Welcome to the Oakwood High School Academic Senior Awards and Recognition Program for the class of 2021. It's great to be together with all of you here and celebrate the success of our students. It's so important we take a little bit of time this evening to be together with our families and friends to just reflect and recognize the amazing accomplishments of our students, for the scholarship, for the leadership, the putting others first, caring for others. This class of 2021 really has done an amazing job, especially getting through the adversity that they've had to endure through this past year. So proud of each one of them. Glad to be their principal, and I've learned a lot from these young ladies and young men over this past year. I also want to thank all of our scholarship donors, the Oakwood Schools Foundation for their support and providing so many scholarships for our students, the private and individual donors as well. I want to give Lori Peters, my administrative assistant, a big thank you for putting this all together and the support provided by the other administrative assistants, Joni Shirk, Beth Johnson, really a huge help in putting all this together and allowing us to recognize our students this evening. I want to thank our school counselors, especially Kelly Owens, our department chair, for coordinating all these scholarships, and all the teachers and counselors for putting in time, meeting with scholarship committees, and coming up with these with the list of all these wonderful students we'll be mentioning tonight. Also want to mention our other school counselors, Adam Wessner, Paige Lumpkins, and Joan Blind. Really appreciate all their support and help for all that they've done. With that, I know that this evening we're only really hitting the tip of the iceberg on what accomplishments our students have accomplished throughout this year in their time at Oakwood High School or within the Oakwood schools. Wouldn't happen without the leadership of our superintendent, Dr. Kyle Ramey, the leadership of our board president, Todd Dewell, and our Board of Education. And as I mentioned, our Oakwood Schools Foundation, the board of directors, and led by Dante Connell. She's retiring this year. She's done an amazing job, and we want to thank her for all the things that she's done for the high school and for the entire district. So thank you, Dante. With that, we'll move on to our first award of the evening, and that is our Principals Award. And now it is a great pleasure to award a student with the Principal Leadership Award of Distinction for the class of 2021. This is an award that I get to decide on who the person would be. This young man is an Eagle Scout. He worked and installed a new patio area in one of our courtyards and did a wonderful job with that. He led our senior service group as far as designing and working with Mrs. Ostick and working with our grounds crew, and then helping to design and then install many of the beautifications that we have out here on the front lawn of Oakwood High School that I know will add beauty for years to come. He's an entrepreneur. He is a hard worker. He'll be attending the University of Dayton, and our 2021 Principals Award goes to William Arzola. So great job, Will, and here is your award that you get. This next student, we're so proud of her. She's going to be going on to college and have her entire college paid for because she has decided that she wants to serve her country, and we just think that's an amazing accomplishment. Gabby Hutchinson has been awarded an Army ROTC 4-year national scholarship. The scholarship is based on merit and grades and is valued at roughly $230,000. plus additional monthly allowances for books and personal fees. She will be attending Vanderbilt University and plans to major in biological sciences on the pre-med track. So we're so proud of Gabby and wish her the very best. And thank you for your service to our country. Now it is my pleasure to recognize those students under our newly implemented Latin honor system. These students earn recognition for their individual academic achievements, and it is dependent on their cumulative GPA. Students will be either honored as summa cum laude 4.0 and above, magna cum laude 3.75 to 3.99, GPA, and cum laude 3.5 to 3.74 cumulative GPA. So congratulations to these students. You'll see on the next screen that their names will be scrolling, and we're so proud of each one of them for their wonderful achievements. And congratulations to you parents as well. And now we'll be announcing our National Merit finalists, semifinalists, and commended scholars. Starting out with our National Merit finalists, more than 1.5 million students in about 22,000 high schools entered the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the 2019 PSAT. To become a finalist, the student must have an outstanding academic record throughout high school, be endorsed and recommended by the high school principal, and earn SAT scores that confirm the student's earlier performance on the qualifying test. These students represent less than 1% of each state's high school seniors. It is my pleasure to recognize for a National Merit Scholarship winner and a National Merit finalist, Jackson Bauer, National Merit finalist Lane Bokros, and Carson Rohan have all been named National Merit finalists. And again, Jackson Bauer earned the National Merit Scholarship. Luke Smallwood was named a semi-finalist. So we want to congratulate all of those students for that huge accomplishment. And now for our National Merit Commended students. These students, again, have been named commended in the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program. About 34,000 commended students throughout the nation have been recognized for their exceptional promise. Commended students place among the top 5% of more than 1.5 million students who entered the competition by taking the 2019 PSAT. Congratulations to these students for demonstrating outstanding potential for academic success. These students are Meredith Chambers, Albert Choi, Natalie Conley, Bryn Cortez, Shiraz Hamid, Lily McCluskey, and Amelia Marathu. Congratulations to these students for being named National Merit Commended Scholars. Congratulations to all of our finalists, semifinalists, and commended students.
Hello, my name is Nick Lair, and I'm chair of the Dayton-Montgomery County Scholarship Program. I'm here to recognize the recipients of scholarships from the Dayton-Montgomery County Scholarship Program. Our scholarship program was founded in 1981 to serve the needs of achieving students who require financial assistance in order to attend a college of their choice. Our program has expanded from its initial service to students in the Dayton City Schools to include 23 participating school districts throughout Montgomery County and at least 30 different high schools. Scholarships are awarded for the first and second year at a 2-year college or for the first through fourth at a 4-year university. Since our inception, the Dayton-Montgomery County Scholarship Program has awarded nearly $19.7 million to over 20,500 graduating seniors. Scholarship awards this year are $500 for students attending a community college, that's $250 each year, and $5,000 for students attending a 4-year university. That's $1,000 for freshman and sophomore year, and $1,500 for junior and senior year. Students will also be able to transfer from a community college to a 4-year university and be awarded accordingly. I am pleased and proud to present the scholarship recipients from the class of 2021.
And now it's very exciting. We are announcing our first two students to graduate from Oakwood High School with their associate's degree. These two students, Fiona Balmeda and Ella Gould, are among a record number of high school seniors who have earned an associate's degree from Sinclair Community College while still in high school. Of the more than 7,800 students participating in the College Credit Plus program in the area, 47 earned associate degrees. Fiona Balmeda earned an associate degree in liberal arts and will be headed to Miami University this fall. Ella Gould received her associate's degree in history and will attend The Ohio State University. Congratulations to Fiona and Ella for this remarkable achievement.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hart. On behalf of Mr. Rainsberger and myself, I am very happy to present the Outstanding Engineering Student Award to a very deserving senior, Ms. Lily McCloskey. I first got to know Lily when she was a sophomore taking our Intro to Engineering Design class. Lily continued her focus on engineering by taking Oakwood's Civil Engineering and Architecture class as a junior, and this year completing our Biotechnical Engineering class. And she did all this while also completing multiple other STEM classes, including AP Physics, AP Chem, AP Bio, and AP Calc. Lily is a strong performer, an active participant, and a friendly and outgoing student. I have several special impressions of Lily. I particularly recall her leadership in our school's Femineering Club, where she focused attention on increasing the number of girls interested in engineering and STEM fields, and served as a great role model for the younger members of the club. I also particularly recall when Lily used her engineering expertise last spring when the school went to remote learning. Lily was at home 3D printing components for a crowdsourced face shield project to provide protective equipment for local medical caregivers. This team, with help from Lily, ultimately fielded hundreds of free face shields to local users. Lily acquitted herself well as she sought advice on how to improve production runs on her at-home 3D printer while also gaining valuable real-world experience. Post-Oakwood, Lily plans to further pursue her engineering and STEM career at Case Western Reserve University, where she will undoubtedly continue to excel in her many endeavors. It has been a pleasure to work with Lily over the past several years, and I wish her the very best as she continues to pursue an engineering and science career.
We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Marie Curie. This year, the Science Department recognizes two such senior science students that are gifted and have excelled in the sciences in their time at Oakwood. Lily McCloskey and Albert Choi are the recipients of the Outstanding Senior Science Award. Both Lily and Albert have challenged themselves through the rigorous course selections, taking all three AP sciences, AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and AP Physics. Lily brings a level of questioning and curiosity to the classroom that is refreshing and pushes the thinking of not only herself, but her peers and teachers alike. And Albert's attention to detail is second to none, and his quest to learn more is apparent in his analysis and his questioning. What is noted by all of their teachers is both Lily and Albert have a unique ability of explaining complex concepts to their peers in a way that is neither boisterous nor condescending. Lily, as you enter Case Western University this fall to major in biomedical engineering, and Albert, as you walk the halls of Duke University, also majoring in biomedical engineering, take your passion, take your genuine care for others, your curiosity, and your drive with you. You both have made your mark on Oakwood, and now it's your turn to leave your mark on the world. It is with great pride that the Science Department recognizes you for all that you have achieved and all that we know you will. Remember your roots, hold tight to your passions, and enjoy your journey. Congratulations to Lily McCloskey and Albert Choi, this year's Senior Science Award winners.
Bonsoir tout le monde. My name is Madame Beneman, and I am here on behalf of the Oakwood High School World Languages Department to present the award for Outstanding Senior in French. And this year's Outstanding Senior in French is Ellie Duell. From the beginning of her studies of French in junior high, Ellie has always been committed to excellence in the classroom. But even beyond that, her interest and passion for French led her to spend her junior year studying abroad in France through the Oakwood Rotary International Exchange Program. Upon her return to the US, it is overwhelmingly clear that Ellie put in lots of time and effort while she was in France to become fluent in French. Ellie's passion for the French language and for the French people is evident daily, both in class and interactions with her peers. She is a leader in and outside of the classroom, encouraging and helping her classmates in a kind and caring way. Ellie shows genuine respect and kindness towards everyone, from teachers to peers and diverse cultures, languages, and people. She has been a joy to teach, and her Oakwood French teachers, Madame Hawk Davis, Madame Abner, Madame Jurgens, and I, know that she will continue to grow into a wonderful world citizen. Félicitations, Ellie.
The outstanding senior in Spanish for this year is an exceptional student. This student has a passion for the language and constantly exceeds expectations. She continuously strives to improve her abilities by speaking Spanish as much as possible, and even reading books in Spanish outside of class. She speaks fluently and is able to discourse on a great variety of topics. She is always ready and willing to participate in all class discussions. She is a member of the Spanish Honor Society and plans to continue studying Spanish at the university. I'm very impressed by and proud of this student. This year's outstanding senior in Spanish is Clara Leach. Estoy muy orgullosa de ti, Clara, y felicitaciones.
Hello, I'm Adam Wester. I'm very happy to award the Oakwood Teachers Association scholarships this evening. The OTA consists of teachers and counselors from Smith, Harmon, and the junior and senior high schools. The criteria for the scholarship requires the applicant to be either a child of an educator or planning to major in education. The scholarships we present tonight are made possible by the contributions from our members. We are pleased to present two $1,100 scholarships this evening to Lauren Jacomet and Zoe Waller, both of whom plan to major in education. Congratulations, Lauren and Zoe.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It is good to be with you, even in this virtual format. And I salute you for the resiliency and the optimism you've demonstrated, especially over these past 2 years. You can be assured that both of these qualities will continue to serve you well in the future. This evening, I am pleased to present the Trevor Ryan Lowe Memorial Scholarship. Trevor was a member of our class of 2000, and he had big plans to study aeronautical engineering at The Ohio State University. But we lost Trevor just a few months before graduation. Trevor was a bright, energetic, imaginative, out-of-the-box thinker. He relished a good debate, and he enjoyed challenging the status quo, as much as he looked forward to more solitary activities like sketch designing and writing poetry. You didn't have to spend much time with Trevor before it became evident that his strong intellect and verbal acuity were unique, which did prove to be both a gift and a challenge to him. This $500 scholarship is a way for Trevor's parents, Howard and Bonnie Lowe, to celebrate him by extending a helping hand to the son of another Oakwood family. They've envisioned the recipient as a gifted student who has a strong leadership ability and someone who would be passionate about the contributions that he could make to his community. I know the Lowes would be very pleased with this year's awardee, Aiden Beck. I've learned that Aiden is a member of our inspiring and nationally acclaimed academic decathlon team and a competitor on the high school swim and water polo teams. He has served on the student council and volunteered on the Oakwood Community Center's Student Liaison Committee. His volunteer activities have also included helping organize blood drives and raising money for cancer research. Aiden's biotechnology instructor in the Centerville Kettering Oakwood Career Tech Compact described him as bright and analytical with a strong work ethic, sharp intellect, and a quiet confidence. I'm especially proud to award this scholarship to a future UD Flyer. Aiden plans to earn a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and become a nurse practitioner. On behalf of the Lowe family, it is my pleasure to congratulate you, Aiden. We are wishing you the very best, and we know that as a servant leader, you will continue to make a difference for others.
Now it's my pleasure to recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian for the class of 2021. This year, we have a tie for salutatorian, so we have two students, and both of these students are amazing and have really done a really wonderful job here at Oakwood High School. We're so proud of them, and to recognize them this evening is really an honor. And the first salutatorian that we'll be handing the award to is Fiona Bomita. Fiona, here is your award. Congratulations, Fiona. The other salutatorian that we have, a wonderful young man, and very proud of how hard he's worked in his maintaining such high academic standards throughout his high school career. And this award goes to Jackson Bauer, Oakwood High School Salutatorian 2021. And finally, the Oakwood High School valedictorian for the class of 2021, number one in her class, Ella Gould, valedictorian. Congratulations, Ella. Again, congratulations to those students, and we know that they're going to have a very bright future. Thank you.
Welcome, Oakwood class of 2021. My name is Chris Connard. I'm the board chair of the Oakwood Schools Foundation. Scholarships awarded each spring to graduating seniors recognize achievements in overcoming adversity, creative writing, art, athletics, academics, as well as community service. This year, more than $21,000 will be awarded to 18 deserving graduates from the class of 2021. We'd like to thank all of the donors, families, and alumni who've made this possible. At this time, I would like to introduce our first presenter, Amanda Venable, Oakwood Alumni Association Director, who will be announcing the recipients of the Oakwood Centennial Scholarship. Thank you. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello, my name is Amanda Venable, and I am the new Oakwood Alumni Association Director. In 2008, the Oakwood Schools Foundation established the Oakwood Centennial Scholarship to recognize the 100th anniversary of the City of Oakwood and the Oakwood School District. This scholarship recognizes an Oakwood High School senior who has differentiated himself or herself in a meaningful way during his or her high school career, and is recognized throughout the school and/or community as having significant influence in the lives of others. This is the 14th year OSF has awarded the Centennial Scholarship. Thanks to the generosity of loyal alumni and community members, the Centennial Scholarship Fund has grown over the past several years, enabling us to award not just one, but two $1,000 scholarships. For our first recipient, his private music instructor had this to say: "He is always respectful, never complaining, self-effacing, hardworking, intellectually curious, musically gifted, and artistically adventurous. These attributes, coupled with his work ethic, will enable him to be successful as he pursues his career options in engineering and medicine, or even perhaps a professional career in music performance." It is an honor to present Albert Choi with the Oakwood Centennial Scholarship. In the next student's recommendation letter, an Oakwood High School teacher shared the following observations for our second recipient. "In every position she holds, she emerges as a servant leader. It appears to be her natural, rightful place. From classroom discussion to conversations with friends, everyone looks to her. It is an honor to present Amia Bretz with the Oakwood Centennial Scholarship." Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Debbie Bird Williams. This is my husband Frank. Between the two of us, we have 5 children who attended Oakwood schools. The Comeback Award was started 24 years ago in May. It recognizes a graduating senior or seniors who exemplify what it is to make a comeback from adversity. Comebacks are not easy. When I spoke 2 years ago about my own comeback, it hadn't happened yet. I faced tremendous adversity because of a failed and infected knee replacement, and 4 years later, I'm here to tell you it gets better. It takes time. A comeback is not easy. And that's why we are recognizing these 2 special students this year who came back and came back fully. The work was hard. Not everybody knew about it. Not even sometimes closest friends know. But with their families and the support of those they could count on, they did come back. This year, these students will receive $1,000 each, and they will receive a comeback t-shirt. I've earned mine, and I know they've earned theirs. They'll also receive, at a later date, before graduation, a comeback plaque, which is in the design stages currently. We had to deviate from the pewter bowl, engraved bowl, because it's so darn hard to get them engraved anymore. I would like my husband Frank to talk about the 2 students who are receiving the award this year. And before that, I want to thank our committee. They do tireless work to help us sort this out. It's not an easy job. Everybody who submits an application has come back from some adversity. But these 2 students in particular exemplify why we give this award. It was started to pay forward what had been given to our children.
One of Debbie's favorite writers is a Canadian novelist named Louise Penny. Fortunately for me, Louise Penny is one of my favorite writers too. Every time I read one of her books, I learn something new. The central character in her stories is a policeman, a homicide investigator in Montreal named Armand Gamache. Louise Penny is a good writer, but there's plenty of good writers out there, and only a certain few make it to the New York Times bestseller list, and Louise Penny and Chief Inspector Gamache are regulars on the New York Times bestseller list. Inspector Gamache is a singular character. His life experience has led him to learn a few succinct lessons of life, which he passes on in each of these books. As an example, a direct quote from several of the books, and implied in most of the rest of them, is the following: "There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." Another direct quote that's explicitly stated in 2 or 3 of the books and implied in several others is, "Things are strongest where they're broken." When Inspector Gamache was starting out in the police department, his mentor at the time said to him, "Here are 4 statements that lead to wisdom. I don't know. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I need help." So it's cracks and it's broken things and it's asking for help that lead us to the Comeback Award. The application for the Comeback Award really is just one question. There's a series of questions in all of the applications that go through the Dayton Foundation, a series of questions common to all of them. But for the Comeback Award, there's simply one statement. Please write an essay detailing the adversity and the steps taken to overcome it. That's it. There's no explanation of what an adversity is. There's no explanation of what a comeback would look like. Instead, every year, 10 or 12 or 15 graduating seniors at Oakwood High School tell us what adversity is, and they tell us what a comeback looks like. Thanks to all the people who submitted an application this year. Each of you is magnificent. There's 2 recipients this year, Lillian Cavall and Hannah Moulton. Thanks to everyone who submitted an application, and congratulations in particular to Lily Cavall and Hannah Moulton. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Things are strongest where they're broken. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jeannie Harmon. I am the mother of Scott Harmon, and along with his dad, Mark, and brother John, we are happy to be able to award a scholarship in his memory. I first want to congratulate the Oakwood High School class of 2021 and wish you the best in your new endeavors. A little bit about Scotty. He was the type of person who absolutely loved life, and it showed. I would say he's a very talented little athlete. I always said he never met a ball he didn't like, but he was also a good student and a pretty darn good musician too. When we decided to offer this scholarship, we thought about Scotty and his passion for life, and then also his ability to touch other people, make a difference in others' lives. And those were the parameters upon which we set the scholarship. It's a $3,000 scholarship. And we received 23 very, very outstanding applicants. It was a very difficult decision by the committee of 9, but our ultimate awardee had such compelling attributes that it made the decision quite easy. This person, through 2 letters of recommendations, was stated to make a positive impact on others. That was a very important characteristic. And what I think I was touched most with by this person's essay was that he considered himself a strong leader, but not so strong that he couldn't ask others for help or guidance. And I think that's a pretty mature characteristic for someone who's a senior in high school. Some of the other factors were being part of a team, of which that was also part of Scotty as well. And The other characteristic which really reminded us and we wanted to recognize was the need for communication, making a difference, touching others' lives. And so when our committee factored everything together, we were very happy to present the Scott Harmon Memorial Scholarship 2021 to Andrew Lunny. Congratulations, Andrew, and we wish you the best of luck.
I am Dr. Ann Carbonell, and it is my honor to present this year's Susan Herman Glow Scholarship Awards. The Glow Scholarship was started back in 2013 by my mother, who was an outstanding advocate for students in the Miami Valley. She taught at Beaver Creek for 35 years, and as she retired, she continued to help students prep for ACTs and SATs here in Oakwood and the local area. She set up the Glow Award for young ladies and leaders entering the scientific and technical career fields. She believed in well-rounded students, and the evaluation criteria consisted of good grades, standing for GLOW, leadership, and outstanding character and work experience. This year, we were able to provide 2 $1,000 scholarships. This year's award winners have proven their STEM aptitude in areas of medicine, robotics, and engineering. They have also worked part-time in areas such as hospitals and in support of youth STEM camps. It is my honor to award 2 GLOW scholarships, one to Fiona Bolmida and the other to Gabriella Hutchinson. Congratulations and good luck in your academic endeavors.
Hi, my name is Greg Lauterbach. Our family established a scholarship fund in the memory of my brother, Kevin, who tragically passed away in a skiing accident 21 years ago in Crested Butte, Colorado. The scholarship is to benefit a senior who plans to pursue a college degree in the arts. Each year, we review several portfolios and select a recipient based upon their artistic talents in an autobiographical essay. Before announcing the recipient, a little background on my brother and why this scholarship is so important to our family. First and foremost, Kevin was a wonderful brother, son, uncle, and friend. He always lived life to the fullest and never took a day off from enjoying life. Kevin graduated from Oakwood in 1986. He was captain of an undefeated Oakwood football team, yet was also in the AP Arts program. His artistic talents were so recognized that during his senior year, he took college-level art classes at UD. Kevin went on to the University of Cincinnati's 5-year co-op program in graphic design and landed a job in pentagram design in New York City, where he worked for several years. And while Kevin's achievements in school and in the work world were quite impressive, his unique journey in life was just beginning. You see, Kevin was an avid biker, and after a little thought and even less preparation, Kevin pedaled out of New York and headed west. Kevin biked across the United States and throughout Europe over the next few years. He never took the straightest route nor set any land speed records, but enjoyed the journey. And his journey wasn't even about what he saw, even though he went to some amazing places. It was about the people he met, and he met hundreds. He set up his tent in farmers' fields and had breakfast with them in the morning. He was invited into strangers' homes to stay the night and then stayed in touch by sending handmade postcards from the road. One couple met Kevin outside of a grocery store in Sandpoint, Idaho. They asked him to spend the night so they could learn of his travels. That night turned into weeks, months, and years. They became such close friends that Kevin applied for a minister's license and ended up marrying them. He had a unique gift to connect with people. So as you can see, Kevin was much more than an art student or a graphic designer. He had a lot of God-given talents coupled with an unmatched amount of determination, but his true gift was touching people's lives. So this scholarship fund is the perfect avenue to keep Kevin's memory alive and touch someone else's life as they move on to college. This year's recipient is a very talented graphic artist with many outside interests and achievements. She is graduating with an impressive 4.0 GPA due to a commitment to school and a lot of hard work. In addition, she excelled at volleyball and was named captain her senior year. Through volleyball and the digital design program at Kettering, she has learned the importance of teamwork, leadership, and ultimately friendship. She is a talented and mature young lady, and her desire to pursue her passions fits Kevin's mold perfectly. We are so excited to see what the future holds for her. Our family wishes her the very best as she enters the Savannah College of Art and Design and continues her own journey. Congratulations, Kaylee Beam.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Neff, and I will be presenting the Thomas R. Neff and Randy Neff Memorial Scholarships. I'd like to start with Tommy's award first. On September 7th, 2011, I tragically lost my oldest son, Thomas. In a moment of desperation, Tommy reacted on impulse, and he made a decision that we cannot change. He took his own life. His actions that night still affect our family every single day, and they will continue to for the rest of our lives. Without our faith and our family, and our friends, and an amazing community, we would not be where we are today. You know, I still struggle to understand why a young man who had so much potential, who had so much to live for, and who was loved so very much, why he would do what he did. You know, in my searching, I've discovered that the truth is our thoughts are powerful. And what we choose to believe, they have the power to move the mountains that stand before us. But those thoughts also have the power to cut us off from the purpose that we were created for. That's why it's so important what we focus on, because where we focus is where we go. I heard Tony Robbins make a fantastic analogy about the power of focus and racing cars. And here's what he said. He said that when your car begins to skid, the natural reflex is to look at the wall in an attempt to avoid it. But if you keep focusing on the wall, if you keep focusing on that thing that you fear, that's exactly where you end up. You see, professional racers know that unconsciously we steer in the direction of our focus. So with their lives on the line, they intentionally turn their focus away from the wall and toward the open track. When you are facing a difficult situation and you feel like you're about to crash into the wall, I want you to remember where you focus is where you go. So don't focus on that wall. Instead, I want you to intentionally turn your focus where you do want to go. When you are in a difficult situation, often you feel isolated and you feel alone. So I want you to also remember my son's name, Tom, T-O-M, Together Overcoming Mountains. When you find yourself in a dark place, I want you to remember that together we can overcome even the most daunting mountains. There are people around you who love you. They care for you and they want to help you. So please, if you are struggling, please talk to someone today. Don't put it off. Talk to somebody today. You know, it's hard to believe that tonight I'm here presenting our 10th award. Our incredible community and generous folks helped us raise enough funds in just a few short months after we lost Tommy to be able to endow this fund. And this scholarship is a $1,000 award which recognizes a graduating senior from Oakwood High School who exemplifies the character, the values, the strong work ethic, and the dedication that made Tommy who he was. This year's recipient has participated in lacrosse, football, and wrestling in his career at Oakwood Schools. He shared that when he first moved to Oakwood, he had a little trouble making friends, but once he joined the wrestling team, that all changed. After wrestling for 9 years, he says that wrestling has taught him to keep pushing himself even when he has nothing left to give. It has taught him how to stay mentally tough, even when dealing with obstacles. This year's recipient will be attending the University of Cincinnati next fall, pursuing a degree in nursing. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner, Keaton Syme. Congratulations, Keaton. Now I will be presenting the Randy Neff Memorial Scholarship. Many of you here tonight may have known my husband, Randy. He taught math in room 301 for many years and was an extremely gifted educator, although he would on occasion show up to school wearing his shirt inside out. And on more than one occasion, he showed up to school with one brown loafer and one black loafer on because he got dressed in the dark every morning. Randy had a loud, booming voice. And for those of you who knew him, let's be real, he was not afraid to share his opinion on things, but you always knew where you stood with him. He was always looking to make you laugh, and he had an endless supply of corny jokes and mischievous pranks like this one when he would randomly pick a student and ask them to run an errand for him. He would ask them to run down to Mr. Lane's classroom and get the paper stretcher. And he'd send the student on his way. Now, paper stretcher sounds pretty similar to paper shredder. And as I've heard it, no one ever second guessed him or questioned him on that. Maybe he was just good at selling it. I don't know. But so the student would go off in search of this paper stretcher. Now, in order to make this prank work, he had other teachers on board. So each time a student would show up to Mr. Lane's classroom asking for the paper stretcher, Mr. Lane would say, "Oh, shoot, I had it yesterday, but I think Mr. Stone has it today. Maybe you should go check with him." And so it would go on and on from teacher to teacher until they would finally reveal to the student that indeed there is no such thing as a paper stretcher. Then there were his stories from his earlier teaching experiences, like this one from Wayne High School. On the first day of school, when he was doing attendance and he looks down at the roll and he isn't quite sure what to do with this name that he sees that is spelled S-H-I-T-H-E-A-D. That's right. And maybe you didn't hear me the first time. It's S-H-I-T-H-E-A-D. Now, Randy was not one to be at a loss of words, hardly ever. But so in this instance, he instead asked or called out the student's last name so that he could find out that the name was pronounced Shatid. That's one of my favorites. But seriously, Randy truly had a gift for teaching. He not only taught math concepts, but also life skills such as honor, respect, trust, conviction, and love, with a lot of humor sprinkled in. He was exceptional at inspiring others. To honor him, we established the Randy Neff Memorial Scholarship Fund, and I am thrilled to say that it is now endowed thanks to the generous donations of family, friends, students, and community members. And I wanted to take a moment just to extend a heartfelt thank you from the entire Neff family to each and every one of you who supported us in this project. This is a $1,000 award which recognizes a graduating senior from Oakwood High School who is planning to major in education or a math-related field of study. This year's recipient has participated in many activities in her high school career, including golf, basketball, softball, National Honor Society, and art club. She said that she knew when she was 5 years old and would set her teddy bears up at cardboard desks that she was born to teach. She will be attending the University of Kentucky next fall and will be pursuing a degree in elementary education. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner, Maggie Hyde. Congratulations, Maggie.
I'd like to mention that this has been 21 years of this scholarship. I'm thrilled others have stepped to the plate to do theirs. This scholarship goes to a senior female who's outstanding in her sport, who is also considered a leader of her sport and a leader in other activities at school and in the community, who is also involved in the community. So I'm really amazed at the person who is winning this, because I don't know how this student is able to keep a 4.4 grade point average taking AP courses in science and math, and is able to be the athlete she is. It's just amazing to me, so I applaud her. This recipient is a French club and feminine leader. She's in the Circle of Friends volunteer. She's an outstanding engineer student, is selected by her teachers, and has won several Miami Valley Scholarship Awards. So, to mention her tennis prowess, and this is going to give it all away, she played all 4 years on Oakwood's varsity tennis team in the #1 singles position and was senior year captain. She's a 4 singles state qualifier, a Miami Valley first team for 4 years, and named a Miami Valley Player of the Year. She was second team All-State for 2 years, all this while playing in off-season tournaments in Ohio Valley and the Midwest. In 21 years of presenting this, which I said, there has never been a recipient in the sport of tennis. So this thrills me even more so because I played tennis at Oakwood High School for 4 years. I also played tennis at a D1 university, unmentioned at this point, for 4 years. So I am very thrilled to announce Lily McCloskey, who's on her way to Case Western Reserve University to play tennis. Congratulations, Lily. Hope to meet you.
Okay, really want to thank all of you for staying with us tonight. We want to give you a chance to stretch your legs, and we have the first hour almost completed, and we're getting ready to start the second hour. So we'll have a short intermission, and then we'll be back. Nah, just kidding. That's my joke I usually do when we're in person, but I just can't help myself. On to the next one.
My name is Jonathan Liston, and my father, John Liston, was an Oakwood safety officer for 18 years. When he passed away suddenly in 1998, the FOP Lodge 107 renamed their scholarship the John Liston Memorial Scholarship. Service to the community was very important to my father, so the recipients we choose need to embody the same commitment to the community. This year's winners have done that and beyond. The recipients of the John Liston Memorial Scholarship are Aiden Beck and Zoe Waller.
Congratulations, class of 2021, and thank you for letting me be here with you today. I'm announcing the winner for the Resilience Scholarship. This scholarship was created in 2018 by the Oakwood Junior High staff and students. It was celebrating the resilience shown by Dan Weckstein, my husband, in the way he handled his battle with cancer. Upon his death, we decided to continue his legacy and celebrate the resilience of students in the Oakwood School District and 4 other area school districts in awarding an annual scholarship. This year's scholarship winner, I'm pleased to announce, is Sophie Johnson. Sophie Johnson will be using this scholarship at St. Mary's College, and when we told her counselors about her being selected, the feedback we got is she's kind, intelligent, humble, passionate, respectful, and resilient. We're grateful to have read her application and celebrated her resilience. And we're grateful to all the candidates who applied. Thank you so much and have a great year. Congratulations, Sophie.
Hello, my name is Matt Dieters, and I am here to recognize the recipient of the John Martin Scholarship. John Martin was the director of theater and a legendary speech and debate coach from the late 1930s until 1953 at Oakwood High School. His leadership shaped both programs into what they are today. Each year, one student is recognized for excellence in dramatics or forensics, speech and debate, with a $1,000 scholarship. A committee each year reviews applications to determine the winner. This year's recipient is a two-time national qualifier on the speech and debate team, competing in World Schools Debate. They were a 3-year state qualifier and this year a state quarterfinalist in public forum debate. Over the course of their tenure on the team, the student has won multiple awards and tournaments and is this year's debate president. For excellence in the field of forensics, this year's recipient of the John Martin Scholarship is, drumroll, Clara Leach. Congratulations, Clara. We're so proud of you.
The John W. Barry Senior Memorial Scholarship was established in March 2001 to honor his memory and his leadership within the Dayton community. Its purpose is to recognize and help support a graduating senior of Oakwood High School who has earned a minimum GPA of 3.0 and who has exhibited leadership skills, community service involvement, and demonstrated need. This year's recipient is a scholar athlete and member of the yearly honor roll. A talented varsity and club soccer player, he has also mentored youth as a soccer referee, trainer, and coach. Committed to his values, he is active as an acolyte and youth group member at Holy Trinity, and is in Bold, building our lives drug and alcohol free. A servant leader, he has volunteered with countless Oakwood community events and charitable organizations, and to support Dayton community members in need through tornado cleanup, packing backpacks, serving meals through House of Bread and Just a Little Lunch, and teaching soccer at the Dayton Croc Center, and serving as a camp counselor at Ruskin Elementary. A member of the Student Council, the OCC Senior High Teen Board, the Oakwood Schools Foundation Student Advisory Council, and the Principal Superintendent Advisory Council, he has earned Outstanding Freshman and Sophomore Male and Co-Best All-Around Junior Male Citizen honors. This year's recipient plans to study biology and pre-dentistry as a student athlete at Denison University in the fall. It is with sincere pleasure that I congratulate Ben Geller, this year's John W. Barry Senior Memorial Scholarship recipient.
Good evening. The Lieutenant John C. White III Scholarship was established by the Oakwood class of 1962 in memory of their classmate, John White. In his senior year at Oakwood, John was president of Varsity O, president of the National Honor Society, president of the Dayton Area Youth Council, and the recipient of the Harry E. Talbot Award. John was also a tremendous athlete, lettering in football, basketball, and track. John White graduated from Yale University in 1966, where he was a member of both the debate and track teams. Later that year, he received his commission in the United States Marine Corps. In November 1968, Lieutenant White gave his life in Vietnam while attempting to save the lives of 3 of his fellow U.S. Marines. In May 1969, President Nixon posthumously awarded the Silver Star to Lieutenant White for his bold and heroic action. Family, friends, and classmates established the John C. White Scholarship in 1969 in order to honor him and recognize an outstanding member of Oakwood's graduating class. There is no application for this award. A scholarship committee composed of students, teachers, and administrators annually selects the recipient. The $7,000 award recognizes the Oakwood High School senior who, through his or her dedication, reaches the highest ideals of scholarship, athletics, and citizenship, just as John did 59 years ago. I would like to congratulate Sam Stack, this year's recipient. As one of his recommenders wrote, many students can claim to be a leader. Sam is a true leader in that he is inclusive of others' ideas and feelings, is an excellent communicator, brings energy to all projects he is part of, inspires others to participate, and has a proven record of being someone others can count on. Sam's ability to organize ideas, people, and events is remarkable. Although Sam cares what others think, he is not driven to conform. He possesses a distinctive ability to think and act for himself. It is a pleasure and an honor to present the 2021 Lieutenant John C. White III Memorial Scholarship to Sam Stack.
It is my pleasure now to recognize the Outstanding Senior Female and Male Citizen Award recipients for the class of 2021. All high school faculty members are given the opportunity to nominate and vote for those students they consider outstanding in service, citizenship, and scholarship. Recipients of these awards are those students receiving the highest number of faculty votes. Our first award goes to a young lady. She's been a member of student council her entire time here at Oakwood High School. She's always going above and beyond, helping communicate with her classmates, making sure that they're on track, knowing what's going on in the building, always volunteering to help and lend a helping hand. She's a member of contemporary and a cappella group, cheerleader serving as the captain for her senior year, played softball her freshman and sophomore years, volunteers for Shoes for Shoeless, intern director for Red Hots and Lollipops, and tutors a student in math and helps him also with his organization and life skills. She is a contributing member to the Principal Superintendent Advisory Council. She is a Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Seminar Ambassador. She is named Outstanding Female Citizen her freshman, sophomore, and junior years, one of the 4 founding members of the FemAid Collaborative, and holds the position of Director of Marketing, Strategy, and Technology, and has been honored along with other members of the leadership team, receiving the Women in Business Networking Youth Enterprise Award, the James Brown Making a Difference Award, and recognized by the Dayton-La Sertoma International for Youth Service. She's a wonderful young lady and a daughter. She gets all these qualities from my wife. We're very proud of her, and Oakwood High School is proud of her. And this award goes to Zoe Waller. Zoe will be attending The Ohio State University in the fall. And Zoe, here is your award. Great job. Our next award, Outstanding Senior Male Citizen. This young man is also a member of Student Council, grades 9 through 12, serving as the secretary every year. He's a member of BOLD, National Honor Society, Principal Superintendent Advisory Committee, Freshman Challenge Leader, and Oakwood Schools Foundation Student Advisory Council member. OCC Senior High Teen Board and Junior Leadership Dayton participant. This young man has worked as a preschool basketball clinic instructor, lifeguard, basketball referee at the OCC, and has devoted many hours to volunteering with various organizations, such as serving with the youth group of Holy Trinity, as an acolyte interning with Red Hots and Lollipops, tornado cleanup, camp counselor at Ruskin Elementary, the Care Walk, and the YMCA. Are some of the organizations he has helped out. OHS and club soccer athlete, OHS basketball, swim team for OCC. He's a scholar athlete in grades 9 through 12, named to the All-State Soccer Team senior year. First team SWBL, he's the SWBL co-player of the year, first team All-Miami Valley Soccer, outstanding defensive player, and point guard is in basketball his junior year and was part of the SWBL Leadership Conference his junior year. The best all-around junior boy, it's the outstanding citizen. He was also the best all-around junior boy outstanding citizen. The sophomore, he was the freshman male citizen recipient. And the winner goes to Ben Geller. Ben will attend and will play soccer at Denison this fall. So congratulations, Ben, and here's your award. Next, we have our Daisy Talbot Green Award and Harry E. Talbot Awards. These are big awards, and the best all-around goes to the best all-around senior female and male citizen. All high school faculty are given the opportunity to nominate and vote for a senior girl and boy they consider to be outstanding in school involvement as demonstrated by activities, academics, service to school and community, and character. The recipients of these awards are those students receiving the highest number of faculty votes. This year, the first award, the Daisy Talbot Green Award, goes to a young lady who is a member of Circle of Friends, math club, ecology club, and art club, was a member and also served as leader in the Femineering Girls Talk and French Club. Has volunteered with Buddy Up, serving as a coach leader for 4 years at Collins Lodge, House of Bread, and Shoes for Shoeless. She has been named Outstanding Engineering Student and awarded the President's Award for Educational Excellence. She has been the best all-around junior female recipient in a tennis and lacrosse athlete, and has served. She is a tennis and lacrosse athlete and has served as captain on both of those teams. She is a recipient of the All Miami Valley Tennis Sportsmanship Award, as well as several USTA junior tennis tournaments and OHS tennis. Qualified for state tennis championships all 4 years. That is amazing. And advancing to quarterfinals twice in the round of 16 twice, and has both worked and volunteered as a tennis coach and instructor in various environments. She's named the Miami Valley Player of the Year through Miami Valley Tennis Association for 2 years, second team All-State Award for Division II Ohio High School Girls Tennis, and first team All-District Award all 4 years of high school. The Daisy Talbot Green Award goes to Lily McCluskey. Congratulations, Lily. She will attend and play tennis for Case Western Reserve University, and she gets this nice award here to display, and we're really proud of Lily. The next award goes to the Outstanding Senior Male, and the Outstanding Senior Male, the Harry E. Talbot Award, goes to a young man that is a member of the Student Council and serves a leadership role as treasurer, is a member of the Hope Squad and mentors young students, is a member of the speech and debate team, serves as a category captain, placed 6th in the state tournament, is a national qualifier, and will be competing this June. So good luck to him. Participates in Destination Imagination, youth group, and choir, and is a member of the Principal Superintendent Advisory Board, as well as Oakwood Teen Court, Junior Leadership Dayton, Ohio Model UN, and the National Honor Society. He is awarded the University of Dayton Leadership Competition Scholarship in 2019. Has played football, soccer, lacrosse, tennis, and played basketball this year and did a great job. Has volunteered as at the Good Neighbor House, House of Bread, and co-founded Driveway International, and initiated and coordinated 8-team 3-on-3 basketball tournament with all proceeds going to Dayton Food Bank. He was voted the best all-around junior boy. This young man, the award goes to, of the Harry E. Talbot Award, goes to Sam Stack. Very proud of Sam. He will be attending the University of Southern California in the fall. And I know he has a bright future in front of him. And here is Sam's award. Congratulations, Sam.
Congratulations to all the award winners. We are very, very proud of you. Now, you are here because of the generosity of the donors and because of your hard work. And please understand that it is important for you to reach out to the donors, to any of the sponsors for their dedication and their commitment. Please thank them for that. A nice thank you note would go a long way. You're also here because of the loving support of your families, because of your teachers, and because of your counselors. It would be awfully nice for you to also reach out to them and thank them. Again, a handwritten note would go a long way. And finally, you are here because of the hard work and the dedication that you have shown, the good decisions that you have made over the past several years. Please continue to make those good decisions and work hard, and to continue to make us proud. Congratulations, class of 2021. We are very proud of you.